What's up, guys? It's Derek or Snownout here. I haven't made a video in a long time, and that's just because I've had a improper microphone for recording, and that is all changed. So I've been wanting to make this kind of a series for a long time called Storytime with Derek, and that's kind of a stupid name. I might change it later, but this is the very first one, and I've been wanting to do this for a long, long time, and I finally decided to start it, and you guys can tell me if you like it or not. I'm not sure what to put in for video in the background, so I might just put video game clips. I'm not sure. I am kind of sick, so if you guys hear my nose kind of stuffed, you'll have to forgive me. I'm sorry. But for stories, I really, really want to do urban legends. I've always liked urban legends, and who doesn't? Who doesn't like a nice story? So there's 20 of them. It might take a few parts, but here's the first one. It's called The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. A married couple were going out for the evening and called in a teenage babysitter to take care of their 3 children. When she arrived, they told her they probably wouldn't be back until late, and the kids were already asleep, so she didn't need to disturb them. So she didn't. I thought it was teenage. Okay, I thought it was a boy. Sorry. So it was a girl. All right. So the babysitter starts doing her homework while awaiting from a call from her boyfriend. After a while, the phone rings. She answers it, but hears no one, just the other end. No one on the other end, just silence. From whoever it was, then whoever it is hangs up. After a few more minutes, the phone rings again. She answers, and this time there's a man on the line who says, in a chilling voice, "Have you checked the children?" Click. At first she thinks it might have been her father calling to check on her, and he got interrupted. So she decided to ignore it. She goes back to her homework, and the phone rings again. "Have you checked the children?" says the creepy voice on the other end. "Mr. Murphy?" she asks, but the caller hangs up again. She decides to phone the restaurant where the parents said they'd be dining in, but when she asks for Mr. Murphy, she is told that he and his wife have left the restaurant 45 minutes earlier. So she calls the police and reports that a stranger has been calling her and hanging up. Has he threatened you?" the dispatcher asks. "No," she says. "Well, there's nothing we can do really about it. You should try reporting this prank caller to the phone company." A few minutes go by, and she gets another call. Why haven't you checked the children?" the voice says. "Who is this?" she asks, and hangs up again. She dials 911 and says, "I'm scared. I know he's out there. He's watching me." "Have you seen him?" the dispatcher asks. She says, "No. Well, there isn't much we can do about it," the dispatcher says. The babysitter goes into panic mode and pleads with him to help her. Now, it'll be okay," he says. Oh, sorry. Give me your number and street address. And if this guy keeps calling you, we'll try and trace the call. What's your name again?" "Linda." "Okay, Linda. If he calls back, we'll do our best to trace the call. But just keep calm. Can you do that for me?" "Yes," she says, and hangs up. She decides to turn the lights down so she can see if anyone's outside. And that's when she gets another call. "It's me," the familiar voice says. "What did you turn the lights down?" "Can you see me?" she asks, panicking. "Yes," he says after a very long pause. "Look, you've scared me," she says. "I'm shaking. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted?" "No." "Then what do you want?" she asks. Another long pause. "Your blood. All over me." She slams the phone down, terrified. Almost immediately it rings again. "Leave me alone!" she screams, but it's the dispatcher calling back. His voice is urgent. "Linda, we've traced that call. It's coming from another room inside the house. Get out of there, now!" She tears to the front door, attempting to unlock it and dash outside, only to find that the chain at the top is still latched. In the time it takes her to unlock, she sees the door open, and at the top of the stairs, light streams down from the children's bedroom, revealing the profile of a man standing just inside. She finally gets the door open and bursts outside, only to find a cop standing on the doorstep with his gun drawn. At this point, she's safe, of course. But when they capture the intruder and drag him downstairs in handcuffs, she sees he's covered in blood. Come to find out, all 3 children have been murdered. Wow. Okay, so below it, there's an analysis. Let's read that too. Analysis. Teenagers have been scaring each other with this silly with this urban legend since the late 1960s, though most people nowadays are probably more familiar with the plot of the 1979 horror When a Stranger Calls, not to mention the 2006 remake of the same title. so far as anyone knows, it's not based off any real-life incident, but the scenario is plausible enough to give goosebumps to anyone who has a sense of what this would be like to be young and alone in a big house caring for someone else's children. That was pretty creepy. That was it gave me a little bit of goosebumps reading it. So that was 5 minutes. I think I can maybe get one more in. It's up to you guys. Actually, if you guys want to hear the more, I want you guys to just comment more or less. So if you don't like it, don't comment. But if you do like it, make sure you push that like button and comment more. If you don't do that, then I'm not going to post any more videos on the stories. So if you want to hear the other 18 of them, and if you don't want to hear all 18, I'll just pick out the better ones, because going down there's the Legend of Bloody Mary. That would probably be chilling to read and to hear. Carmen Winstead, I don't know about that, but that one looks pretty freaky just by the picture. The Killer of the Back Seat, that one looks a little bit cliche. Humans Can Lick Too, it's about a picture of a dog. So if you guys like any of these, let me know, and actually just put it in the comments and I'll make more. It's easy as that. But if you guys don't give me any feedback, the chances of me keep going are probably not very high. So yeah, just let me know, guys. Make sure you click subscribe if you want to see more. Yep, you guys have a fantastic day.